right, next up we have John Coltrane, A Love Supreme.
Tapped into that earlier.
Yeah,
Yes.
which we were just talking about. He played on Kinda Blue. And here we have the Smoky Gray vinyl reissue that just came out from Impulse. And
Nice. I know every note on this record, too.
yeah.
And there's a lot of notes. This is like an 8-minute song,
Yeah.
and it goes everywhere. Because
Yeah.
if you know anything about Train, people ask about jazz. Somebody like you who may not know much, you look at Miles and Train. Miles is the Jay-Z of jazz.
Okay.
He's the most popular. He's the biggest artist, and he's the best artist.
Right.
If you look, that could be argued with people like people argue about Jay, but overall the consensus is, he's the best.
Okay.
So,
Miles.
right, Miles Davis.
Okay.
Same thing with Jay-Z. Train was like Biggie. In a sense, Train was the best at what he did as well. He played saxophone, Miles played trumpet. Train was the best at what he did, best sax player. Train was a little more aggressive in his approach. Big was a little more aggressive in his approach.
Right.
Miles was more laid back. Jay's more laid back.
Yeah.
Jay's had a career forever, it seems.
Uh-huh.
Miles had a career forever, it seems. Big career got cut short. Train career got cut short. It's a lot of parallels, and they work together a lot.
Yeah.
Miles, it's reversed with them because Miles kind of brought Train in,
Yeah.
whereas Big brought Jay in a sense, you know what I mean? But they're so I always compare them. I say Big is Coltrane, Jay is Miles, and I say Nas is Wayne Shorter.
Wow.
That's kind of how I break jazz down to hip hop heads who don't know. But with this record, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say like this. It's the style on Kinda Blue is more. It's not as like you said, all over the place, and this seems to have a little bit more of a randomness to it.
Right.
So
right. And I think, like we were saying, this record is a letter to God. It's a thank you letter to God.
Okay.
And when you look at the track list, see, the album's called A Love Supreme. A lot of people think, the thing about the track list, people think the song is called A Love Supreme, but it's not. The song is called Acknowledgement. And the reason why people think it's called Love Supreme,
Here, open it up.
the reason why people think it's called A Love Supreme is because on this record, which is called Acknowledgement,
They say,
there's a vocal
Supreme.
harmony that keeps repeating, a love supreme,
Yeah.
a love supreme, a love supreme, a love. That's John Coltrane
Right.
doing that. So he jumps off the trumpet and starts doing it. I mean,
Right.
he jumps off the sax, pardon me, and starts doing it. And you can hear him jump off the sax because it's like when he says a love supreme the first time, it's like short breathed. So he's playing, he's blowing, love supreme, a love supreme. Like so you can
He
hear
catches
it.
his breath.
It's awesome. Yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah.
And he does that like 20 times. So that's why people call the song A Love Supreme. But the song is really called Acknowledgement.
Right.
Because he's acknowledging that he has a problem.
Yeah.
He's acknowledging that God is helping him through it, is acknowledgement. And then there's I forgot the other 4 titles off top. But we can look at the web. But they all are a testament to this love letter and this thank you letter to God. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So that's the breakdown of that album, yeah.